All right, we should be live.
See, I was trying to name Grob Master, so
I do like
I
that.
love it.
All right, you care to? I'll spectate you.
So might I do like 3 minutes or something?
Honor us with your did I get that right, Cam?
I think I gotta warm up with
Some one
oh no,
minute.
no, it's Borat Chess on Twitch.
Ah,
I think so, yeah. Perfect name for a perfect stream.
Steven, Steven, where you been?
Okay, this guy's definitely like a
Follow me.
sus. This guy's sus with that username.
Gosling over.
Like I mean afterwards,
How
when
did the simul's go? He's also on ads for another 10 seconds. All right, we'll wait.
with my troll opening choice here with the Knights of Ultron.
Very nice. Welcome back, Steven. Simul's have been very good. The first simul was a clock simul, and I had a couple of tough games, but ended up cleaning up there. Last night's simul, unfortunately, we needed more time. Um, so I lost. I did lose a game. I did lose a game, like pretty straight up, and then I had a couple of draws, and then just some games that got adjudicated. So sadly, there were probably about 4 games that I think I was better in. Tony, ban him. Who did I lose to? That's a great question. I think it was someone that was actually higher rated than Tony. So, you know. No, I had another game that I think like I messed up. I think I would have won it, but it got adjudicated and he's like technically winning at the time, so uh, yeah, that one I was a little bit upset because I asked the kid as they were looking at him like, "Do you know how to win this?" And you could kind of tell he had no idea. If he was a master, you may. I did play a master in the simul, and I didn't lose to him. Tony, you actually gotta give a simul once, so you know how difficult it is to simul 41 people at one time. Especially when you only have 3 hours, so you're trying to play like very fast. Like imagine bulleting against 40 people at one time who have a lot more time to think. You know the kid? Which one? Because I did have the 2 games. Yeah, there was the one that was pretty straight up, and
Whatever,
then
my time.
I'm a little bit salty about the
Trolling him too
adjudication
hard in
one.
the opening.
Okay,
Getting
it
my
was
knight
close.
back
It
and
was
forth a
close.
hundred times.
1.5. Gotta stay true to my hype speech. I'm just saying. It's not so easy. Sean will play the simul. Let's go. Sean, easy dub, easy dub. Sid, how's it going? Blazing Heart, hello, hello. Are you playing on Grob? This is the Grob Master himself. He prefers to play on his phone, so I'm just spectating him right now. Unlike PogChamps, we do have the engine turned off. uh, Good gracious. I can't believe that situation's real.
Okay, this line's not the most testing for black. But leave it to
Dang.
me to sell this in a
He's about to
speed game.
expound the bullet theory. Hey, Tony posting his sub. Man, look at him. 16 months in a row, just Sharkz. Going strong. He, tonight's simul is looking to be a lot smaller, which will be nice. But some tough players. This guy's gonna try and get some
Okay, just
revenge.
hung D4. Yeah, that's fine.
One of the kids in his simul yesterday drew you straight up 25 plus 5. Grants you were winning but through. But there were some tough players, man. I mean, it's one thing to do like 41 people. It's another thing to do people that are like pretty solid. Like it was, some of those games were not easy. Although one of the kids I felt bad for because he played a really good game. Like he was playing super well. And then right before the game, like games were getting adjudicated, he uh he blundered. So it was like probably a draw, and then I think he started overthinking about, oh, the game's about to be adjudicated, like I just need to hold, and got in his head a little bit and like blunders into like a losing endgame, like a last move. So I mean, it is what it is, but oh my goodness, we got a huge raid. Wait, speaking of PogChamps, huge raid from
Oh,
chess.com.
awesome raid.
He's too
Like
busy
chess
playing
talking
on his
itself.
phone. From chess themselves.
Wow.
Welcome.
Heat raid.
He prefers to play on his phone, so I'm currently spectating him and he's locked in, but I'm currently out in Seattle doing simuls, doing some guest appearances at tournaments.
Yeah.
Crazy Wave, Foxtrot, thank you so much for the follows. And it's been a really good experience. The elementary championship that I was guest appearing at on Saturday is insane. Like they had almost 1,500 kids there. El Gran Inquisitor, thank you for the follow. Oh, Steven wants to
What's a
have a Grob
Grob
match.
match? He's
Dude,
asking to get cooked there.
the Grob match, you have to
Okay,
do
the
it.
Grob match, we have to start with G4, G5, B4, B5 though. That's the
Oh wait,
true
you got more ads.
Grob match right there.
Your count went up faster than my rating. Hyper. You had to lock in those ads just to welcome everybody to the raid. Everyone, how was the stream, by the way? The Pog Champs. I saw a little bit, but not too much this morning.
This guy's like running out of moves and trolling him.
Just putting the bind. Noise.
Can I just
Noise
throw this in maybe?
2002. Wait for Steven to come back and then discuss this Grob match.
Okay, G5 maybe. That looks kind of funny if I go there.
Oh, I just realized you're playing 3 minute.
G5's fun.
The 1 minute, I guess, was not the vibe. Steven!
Just take
All
that
right,
and let him,
Steven.
let him
He
uncook him.
is willing to accept the Grob match under one condition. That you play G4, G5, B4, B5. That's the I'd rather watch Dr. Lupo. He plays with higher accuracy than you. I mean, I don't disagree. I absolutely. That situation is crazy. But the thing is, so I've been following it, and particularly on Reddit, because for whatever reason, Reddit gets the fast chess updates. Um, Steven says that's not a grab match though.
Oh, it is. That's
What
the
about
true Grob
G4,
match.
G5?
Well,
Like
then that,
G4,
yeah, that
G5.
counts as well, but
What
we
about
needed a
B4,
little
B5?
orangutan action in there as well.
Um, but I yeah, I think from reading some of the comments, because someone was saying like, "Hey, this is really bad. Like he cheated in a huge prize event. Um, Twitch should do something about it." And seeing the reactions, like it does bring up some reality that I people just don't think cheating. Like if you're not in chess, I think people don't really understand how serious it is cheating. Like they don't. Um, Now you would think it's obvious, but I think it's this kind of perspective on cheating or chess, sorry, chess is a board game, and unless you actually dive into it, and you see the professionalism and you see all these strong players and you see all that, you just don't get that same feel. Dang.
Nice little match there. He getting tricky in the ends, but
Radio, you saw everything unfold. It was pretty wild. That was a nice game.
yeah.
Looked like you had a pretty good hold on it. Steven says G4, G5 he's up for. So I think
Okay,
B4, B5 is a
we'll just
no-go, but
do
G4,
3 minute
G5.
unrated here.
3 minute unrated G4,
What's the
G5
best?
Grob match.
First to five? First to 5 points or like
If you're doing 3 minutes, probably first to five.
first to five? Okay.
Yo,
Well, it's too
Sayus, long time no
goofy, so
see.
let's do blitz. Okay, start
Says
with random
Borat
code.
doesn't accept challenges.
Okay, send him a challenge. Okay, G4,
All
G5.
right, here we go. The legendary Grob match. Sayus, you're 2560 now. Dang. Klima, thank you for the follow. Getting up there. Someone's trying to call. Someone's trying to interrupt the Grob match. He denied it though. The the true downside to playing on your phone is the potential challenges that you get. Feel good for the chess world to be so allergic against cheating. Yeah, it's I mean, it was pretty blatant, It was pretty blatant. And the reaction was, I think, in all ways justified. Now, with that said, um, PogChamps isn't necessarily my favorite event. I love the chess. I think it's a good event. I don't hate it as much as some other players I've talked to. So that part of it's sad. Like this PogChamps could very well get remembered for that, and I think that's pretty unfair. Because it's just a way for other, not normally chess players to be involved in chess and in every way. I think it's good for chess because one of the best parts of chess is that it is universal and anyone can play it. Now, is everyone going to be good at it? No. And that's okay because I tell you, sometimes spending the effort to get good at it is it's a bit much. It's a bit much to, only do that if you truly truly love the game. But yeah, yeah, for him it's just so bad. Like it's just I I bring up the fact that I think some people don't realize how serious it is, just as a statement, not to justify it. Uh, for him, like there's no gray area here. Like it's a huge prize event. Like I'm talking about the fact that I think in chess people don't necessarily understand how serious it is. And what there was that clip. I'm forgetting who the two people were, but the clip of the two guys on stage, I forget what they were actually professional in, but they were talking about it, and they both were trying to troll each other using an engine. Um, so yeah, I just don't think it's seen that way. But in a huge prize event like that, like there's just I can't even like there's no way you chop that up to I mean if it's not a crime, I feel like it should be because you're basically trying to scam, so many thousands of dollars. Sayus, can I go there if I have 70,000 subs on YouTube but never show your face and it's all shorts? Probably not. Probably not. In all fairness, he should be banned from Twitch. I don't disagree with that. I mean, it's a huge, huge foul. And yeah, again, really, really sad because while I admit it's not necessarily my favorite event. I think it's a good thing. I think it's a good thing that chess.com is doing, and having that outreach to other people, and could have just been a fun thing that people enjoy, and now like this is gonna be the talk of the event. Just crazy. I just can't imagine $100,000 on the line. You go that blatant. It is against Twitch TOS. I mean, I would assume so for prize because it's a prize event, right? House line. How's it going? Yeah, that sucks and changes the stuff with the tournament for the players too. Yeah, I mean, I would assume the anti-cheat methods were a little bit lighter. I mean, people are on cameras, so that's huge. But I mean, I do wonder. I mean, I could be wrong. Maybe they had second cameras, but if chess.com continues this event, if they feel the need to include that. Are drops activated here? Uh, I think not, because I should know what you're talking about, and I don't, so I'm going with probably not. They think they were gonna cheat every game and get 100,000, not get caught. They should know the odds of beating anyone with that rank is quite low. Well, but you wouldn't know, right? Like I think Creator Cup is better anyways. Of course, absolutely. Um Chess is one of those things that I think people who are new to it don't understand. Because you see the way he was playing it off, like he was playing it off as, oh, chat just said the moves, and oh, I was just watching the mainstream, and in his head that has to be like a viable option, you think, right? Like, yeah,
Indeed.
I just read chat and they said the moves, and or yeah, the mainstream was bringing up some very good moves, but if you understand chess, you realize like how unlikely that is. I mean, some people were pulling up the chat and kind of pointing out the fact that it didn't say that. Um, oh, you mean drops in that way? Oh, yeah, sorry. I don't think so. Um, yeah, there's like a giveaway. Yeah. I mean, unless it's activated automatically because we're partnered with chess.com, which I mean it could be, and I'm unaware, but I would guess it's for PogChamps, specifically. Um, but yeah, I mean it's just if you know chess, you realize like a lot of the moves are. I think the one that got me was Knight C2. Like I couldn't Knight C2. Like backwards moves are so
Yeah.
tricky. And yeah, I mean, somewhere you kind of think to yourself, like, oh, maybe I just guess a few right moves, which can happen. But I think Eric Hansen said it right. Like, you can stumble onto good moves, but he was talking about coordination. Like, you can't coordinate accidentally, or like, it's very, very, very unlikely.
Steven's a troll for that move.
He likes his sacrifices, man. Steven is, he's a zesty player. Anyone who's not at least 2,000 FIDE rated will make for a blatant, obvious cheater. I mean, if you're playing that many moves, the engine, yeah, very, very likely. And, well, I mean, even if you are 2,000. But, yeah, I guess your point is they don't have enough chess knowledge to be able to get away with it. Which, I don't know, man. Like, you kind of saw it with Hikaru's event with the evaluation bar, and how Hikaru kind of messed him up. very strong player, you would think that's just an obvious bonus, but I think there's some to cheating that it's just and I feel this like when I'm giving positions to students and I'm trying to assess the difficulty, it is very difficult. Like if you know the answer to a puzzle, it can be very difficult to assess the difficulty, and I think it's kind of the same for cheating. Like if the engine's just giving you the move, like it's just very difficult to say, okay, how easy or hard is it to find in a game? Because sometimes humans do surprise you and they find incredible things over the board. And sometimes they surprise you and play incredibly stupid things over the board. Like it is so hard to emulate if you're being given that information. Player with a rating 200 points higher than their opponent, in this case 12-6 has a 76 chance of winning, statistically and probability. As theoretically possible for a 600 rated player to win. Statistically unlikely due to the significant rating difference. Yeah, and the piece coordination made it real obvious they were cheating. Probably in the 90%. Arcade DK, how's it going? Lucas, thank you for the follow. I was thinking of lifting the rook too, but never in a million years would I have thought of throwing in b4 first. Yeah, for sure. Tin axiology helps to understand cheating consequences. That feels like something I would have to look up to understand. Hopefully I'm not walking into anything, but I'm going to look this up. Wow, that's a longer read. It's interesting more on revenge. Reason. That sounds like you have a very philosophical uh thing there. Javi, welcome, welcome. Thank you for the follow. All right, doing a quick check. Make sure no one on YouTube was potentially missed. Dang. I've been talking about the situation so much. I've not been paying attention as much to the Grob match, but somehow it's equal material. Felt illiterate. Yeah, I mean, I just was looking it up a little bit, and wait, what just happened there? I blinked. Wait, what? Wait, what? I don't know what's going on. You mean if one loser lies once, suddenly no one can trust anyone?
Steven's free, he's free, he's free.
Wait, but the lag goes hard.
He's too easy, he's too easy. 1-1.
Oh, dang. 1-1. 1-1. That was a really weird ending. Like, he gave up the exchange. He gave up.
Abort.
Oh, out of habit.
Yeah, out of habit.
Out of habit.
Out of
He went
habit.
e4. Wait, is he even a Grob Master? Hold on.
It would be white on this one. That felt like such a real game. It didn't feel like a staged Grob match with that whole ending and stuff. Like actual.
It's just normal.
Let me see. Yeah.
Everything normal. Ah, yeah. Anyways, chess is cool.
Please play F6, Steven. Please.
Cheaters are dumb.
Just you're not losing immediately, just for fun, you know. Play F6.
Wild.
I'm gonna sack if he doesn't. Yeah. So maybe a sack for us now.
This
Because
is
I didn't
like
want to keep my I
a
didn't want to keep my knight, but I just
Vienna
wanted to play
Gambit
d5.
type sacrifice.
Yeah,
The knight goes, takes f7.
but I'm gonna have him play f6. He's gonna have to play f6 if he wants the knight. Yeah. And
Hmm.
then do the bishop takes or well, now his king's gonna have to get exposed first if he wants it.
Whoa, whoa. Material means nothing if you play the Grob, apparently. Like the sacrificing and back and forth of who's up material and who's down material and who's being attacked and who's being not attacked. Sorry, there's a word for that. Defense is crazy. At this point, I think both of these players value being down on material more than being
Yeah, because then you got nothing left to lose. Exactly. No, you're right.
Good, good, gracious. All right, all right. Something's happening. Strangely, this position's semi-locked up for now.
I gotta open it up real quick. Hold up.
Hold this.
Hold up.
Hold my grab. Let me open up this position.
Ben, Poor Silver says always play f3, right?
And poor silver. Always play f3. Ben Premium Platinum doesn't even give his opponents a chance to play f6 or f3. Beats them before they can. Hey, Lenora. Yeah, they're him and Steven are doing a grab match right now. Yeah, Grand Inquisitor just dropped that and left. Pretty sure that's the last comment is what he's referring to. Okay, Kant's view. I'm a little hesitant to say it because of, what it's close to that I definitely don't want to say on stream. Kant's view on why lying is inherently wrong applies directly to cheating because once trust is broken, it undermines the legitimate basis of given interactions, in this case, playing chess. Yeah, it's, aha, Inquisitor is still here. I see Borat here
Giving up a little bit more material.
giving up more material, so closer and closer to a win. Must be. Um, yeah. I mean, it is true, right? I mean, not just for the individual, but for PogChamps, right? Like, you think about this, title players now, even legitimate, very honest title players, might have more suspicion on them because other title players, and even just any chess player, has cheated, right? Not to get into another realm of accusations, but you could have someone nowadays who's even more honest and sincere, who actually gets more suspicion on them simply because cheating exists. Licked, liked, leaked. Thank you for the follow. What are the? If it's like lift, it's yeah. The beanie, how's it going? Yeah, because of the rate of the PogChamps. Yeah, we're talking all about that whole situation, and now we got some philosophy brought in, and I mean yeah.
Done
Now
a
it's
little
a
bit too
whole
much there.
now it's a whole thing. Now it's a whole thing. And no, there's some reality. I mean, Honey Light for the person who did cheat and for the events, it does change the feelings around it. This is the Grob match for anyone tuning in. So far, White's lost every game. Steven will try and break that, and I'm always confused if because you usually don't go by your name at all on stream.
What do I go by?
Borat or Seattle.
What about it? Just my real name, or
Yeah, your real name. Is it because like you're against your real name being out there?
no? It's because nobody calls me that. Nobody calls me Andrew. But if you did, I'd
Oh,
probably like
okay.
that's better actually.
All right. So Andrew here is trying to continue the trend of black winning. Uh, Situation was not very poggers. No. Seattle. I still think of him as Seattle, and if I talk about him with Tony, I will call him Seattle. Now, in Seattle, I don't call him Seattle because other people would find that confusing. But yeah, he's technically legally named Andrew. Not Grob Master, not Borat, not Seattle, Andrew. I still would. Yeah, I know. Seattle, it's got a good ring to it. Does Seattle call you Charlotte? No, he just calls me Caden. Jay Honey, how's it going? Welcome,
Bro
welcome.
just doesn't understand
How is this
what's
like
going on
some
here.
positional battle right now?
He just doesn't understand what's happening.
Dang, that's an attack. Stuff's happening. It's getting
That was
spicy.
a little
King's
quickening,
running.
but not necessary to go there to start off with that. Just
Johnny
take a
is your
pawn and
honey.
be happy with the position.
That's a good question. Is it Jay Honey? Johnny? I meant the opposite, but it actually makes sense what you say. Lenora, have you talked to your student more about them learning the Grob? It's such a funny switch. The Jobava London wasn't working for them, so they might switch to playing the Grob. What a switch that would be. J Honey, there you go. J Honey Light. I like it. Do you think the relative abundance of speedrun accounts could have a negative effect on newer players as they may be discouraged from getting smoked badly? So, Beanie, this is a bit of a conversation because um, Tony has a speedrun account and has wanted me as well as others to do a speedrun, but thus far I've sort of refrained because even though it's approved by chess.com, it seems a little questionable. Um, because even though the points get refunded, kind of on what you're saying, right? Just because the points get refunded doesn't necessarily mean that everybody wants to be playing a Smurf. Um, yeah, but I don't know. I see the benefits to it. I know a lot of people feel like they learn a lot from speedruns. So I think the net gain is there, but Yeah, I do think it's possible, right? Just like someone could get discouraged from playing a cheater. I mean, if someone plays a speedrun account and they don't know, like they could have a very similar experience. Tried my best to convince him that the Grob was a bad opening, but failed. How about the Polish? Like, what about a compromise here? Because the Polish might, kind of has similar vibes to the Grob, but is technically way better. And I'm gonna, while he's in time pressure, say this as he would call it, Grob slander. Um, but yeah, I mean, like evaluation wise, it's actually like a pretty solid difference. Did I lose any games in the simul? Yes. I lost two. One straight up, I played a very strong game, and two, the other kid, he played well, but I was a bit sad because the game adjudicated because we had to be out of the building by a certain time and just ran out. Just ran out of time. So he was winning.
Easy dub versus
Thought it was
zyia.
gonna hold, but give it to him. So
Okay,
two
now I'm gonna
losses.
show him why I'm the Grob Master. This is the difference here is that I'm gonna win with white. That's the
So no, so far what I've learned is that the Borg is
is
a legendary opening, and
yes.
the
It's the
Grob
it's the
sucks.
yeah, the Borg is the natural counter to the Grob.
How many draws? I actually didn't get a final count because again, there were quite a few games that were adjudicated, and I was a bit confused. It was probably somewhere in the 6 or 7 range, I would guess, between games that were drawn. Because as we started getting low as well, like I started offering draws to ones that I kind of knew or would just like basically were gonna get adjudicated for that anyways. Like I just wouldn't be able to do anything in time. So yeah, I think all in all between agreed ones where people, yeah, were very solid and other adjudicated ones is probably like 6 or 7. I think at the intermediate level it's probably fine since most players in that level are already chess hobbyists. I don't know, because I talk to people of all levels, and from them playing cheaters, like they get real. It really kills the mood, right? Playing someone that they feel like they have no chance against can really kill the mood. And I mean, it's definitely much cooler. It's definitely much cooler to play some of these content creators than against an engine for sure, like 100%. But yeah, I've always had like a little bit of a weird feeling about it. So if he's like 2000, maybe I would be fine with him playing the Grot, but at his level, I'd like him to learn easy plans, develop pieces. That's true. I mean, I don't know what your student's level is, but for the most part, like I think a lot of people should just pick E4 or D4, whichever one they prefer, and like that's it. Like until you're 1600, that's play, develop your pieces, maybe learn a few traps that you shouldn't fall for. Uh, live a happy life. Polly, somehow you're playing at 2000 and almost never see hackers. Dang, that's pretty good. I mean, I definitely don't think it's as bad as some people feel. Um, for the most part, I feel like I haven't played too many cheaters lately. Dang, he breaks the losing streak with white with a solid draw. The field was pretty strong. The highest rated was a 2200 FIDE rated guy. And yeah, so I mean all sorts of ratings. Quite a few like 18, 1900s. New stuff. And 41 people. So so it was intense. I don't feel too bad about it overall. I mean, I really only had a couple of moves that were complete space outs. One where I hung a piece, and one where I hung a pawn. But for the most part, the games that maybe I didn't get the best position in were just like my opponent playing well and kind of the slow fading away as I'm simuling. So I wasn't too upset in that sense. Because most of the time in simuls, I feel like I do blunders more. Like when it's that big of a simul, like I definitely have some pretty solid blunders. Because it's so hard when you're playing moves in like a few seconds to not. Lenora, he's 800. Oh, that's actually wild. You're back to playing chess. It started training today. Nice. A Lenora training arc. Let's go. This is a nice just chatting stream with Grob match in the background. Big tourney in a month. Want to get 2100 FIDE. Let's go, Lenora. Let's pause for a suspenseful, tough moment in this game. And you'll be playing your first OTB in about a month. Let's go. Your first one ever. That's awesome. Lenore and I am told me he wants a FIDE master out of the club I used to go to play. Told me if I train with him for free, I would get to FM in a year. Wait, so you're gonna be getting free training, but declined because it involves 4+ hours per day to chess. Okay, so kind of free. I mean, because the benefits of your work go to you, but it's still a lot of work for the free training. Rather keep your sanity. I mean, it's pretty sweet. It's a pretty sweet little deal, though. I mean, I understand your decision, but free coaching, just work on chess. You recommended him a few juniors in the club to train. All right, all right. Get those big recommendations. When's Big Seattle getting a title? He's got to play in more freaking tournaments. He just played a tournament, was it a couple weeks ago, and did win with a big 5 out of 5 score. And he will be playing another event somewhat soon. But I mean, that could be it for the year, honestly. Hopefully he plays more, but who knows? Wait, what do you mean he has a weird way of training, Lenora? We need a Grob title Tuesday. I am not a Grob Master. I think I can play one F3 King F2 better than I can play G4. It's just I don't know what it is. I like other openings I can get -2 position from and feel like I have a better idea than in the Grob. Like it just doesn't click in my brain. Ooh, Steven gets the first dub with white. Andrew broke the curse with the draw, but now maybe open the floodgates. I do want to point out we have not gotten a Coca-Cola Gambit, which is a little sad but understandable as it is one of the worst gambits in chess. Saw him training a friend a year ago. He didn't allow him to play any blitz slash rapid, only classical. He was obligated to play the Taimanov as black. Okay, that is weird. Is that's the end, right? Like there's no. Wait, did someone play the Coca-Cola in this match? Did I miss it?
What's that one? I don't even remember.
G4 G5 F4.
Did I just do that?
No, you played H4.
Oh no, not yet.
I could have missed it. I've been more focused on chat at quite a few times, particularly in the opening. Let the opening play out a little bit. I also can't say like I can't really say anything about the games, so you know I try to resist. I think the only time I played against Grob was a game for 1500. It was not good. I won pretty fast. Yeah, I've only had one classical game, but it was against someone that I think at that point was just tilted, and I don't know if he really like his heart was in it. I think he just wanted something fun. But I don't think I crushed it. I won, but I don't think the game was as smooth as I was hoping, if I remember correctly. Can you try to beat the new bot? I mean, for me, it's literally impossible. Wait, what's the new bot? Honor, yeah, so pretty weird. I actually am kind of at a point where I'm disagreeing with that more and more, the no blitz and rapid. Uh, I maybe I'm just a product of this newer generation, but I mean, I think blitz in particular. I mean, because rapid, yeah, it's good, but if you're gonna play like a longer game, I could understand where for serious training you kind of push a student to play classical. But blitz, my big advocacy for blitz lately has become more and more that I think it's a good place for players to work through a lot of their psychological challenges. Um, you're also kind of building some intuition, but I think when you don't have time, yes, you can't think as well, but you're really kind of faced with yourself as a player. And I've seen a lot of benefit in people's chess careers just in playing tons of games in Blitz. Like I've heard quite a few people that's been a breakthrough for them. And I think that's a big part of it is just the psychological
I
benefit
don't
of.
see the forced mate. He's just letting that time go, cheesing me. I don't see the mate though. He's that confident, or he's just really confused by this position.
It is a really funky position.
Yeah, I think maybe his internet connection went down for the plot.
Ding.
Because when we get 3.5 to 3.5, yeah, it's
Plot
yeah.
armor.
I mean, there's some stuff going on here,
Plot
but
armor is thick
I
with the
guess his
disconnect.
position was that it was that spicy for him. Even though he can just take on A2, queen B4. But
Maybe Borat tried to beat new bot. Okay, what's this one we can. Let's hurry and check the eval.
oh yeah, dead loss exactly.
But how
In
does
so many of
he?
these grab games,
He's just
I'm
taking
like
him
dead
simple.
loss. Yeah, taking queen B4. I saw that. Look at the opening. I'm just
What are
having
you
too
supposed to
much. I'm
cast?
having too much fun in these openings.
I thought. Okay, I thought
Yeah,
it was okay.
he's not
No,
accepting his internet connection's cooked.
he got cooked. The Wi-Fi gambit.
Yeah, I was trying to play some funny stuff, but then he just played good with like Bishop G4. And yeah, he pushed that E pawn, go after the G pawn. He knows he played it well.
All right, all right. F4 is not the move. Oh, it's rapid. I'll find my mind wandering when my
Oh, I guess
opponent's
we're
taking
down
the
at
big
three and a
move.
half to 3.5. Oh no, he's ready.
Oh,
He's
he's
ready.
back. He's back.
Back.
A rematch of the century. No explanation from him in chat, but very strongly assume that. Oh wait, there's a
Wait,
sorry.
I mouse slipped. I mouse slipped.
There's
My
just
finger slipped and played G6.
dang a disconnect to a
I am
G4
not white though,
G6.
so it's a pretty peak match so far.
All right, all right. Couple of aborted games, and they're back. Yeah, I mean, okay, it's still good to have classical. Like, it's still good to have longer games. Beanie, you're talking about your mind wandering during rapid. Like, that's part of why you still do want that experience of thinking longer in games and thinking longer in tactics. Um, but yeah, that's just, I don't think that's all you want. I do think a certain amount of blitz is it's pretty healthy for a chess player. And I've also, I think in a large part, felt that way because so many of the top players play a lot of blitz. Yeah, bullet, I think, okay, bullets, you can have a conversation about to say it's not the best for you. And that I don't know if it's terrible. Um, I think for some people it is. Like I think some people do develop bad habits from too much bullet and do need to take a break. Uh, so yeah, very situationally, I think like bullet should be in moderation, but how is the Pacific Northwest treating you? It's been very good so far for it. Had some good chess events, a couple of chess simuls, a guest appearance at the elementary championships, and had some good food. Played lots of chess. Played against this guy quite a bit. Some other people as well. So lots of chess, good food, and good vibes. These tight square pawns going crazy right now. Did I win? I did win at least a game. Go to Dick's. I have been to Dick's. John Howie, though. I have not. This is the first I'm hearing about it.
I haven't ever heard of it either, so that's something.
Wait, Seattle hasn't heard of John
I
Howie?
have not. That might be a Washington thing.
John Howie steak.
Oh, that's in Seattle. Oh, that's why I haven't heard of it. Okay, yeah,
Yeah, that price
that
point.
explains it.
Lobster bisque.
Probably is really
I
good
won't
though,
pull this
but
up to
I know
interrupt the match, but
Steven's. There's no way Steven was thinking there. He's just
wait, what's this?
appetized by that steak.
$110 for Atlantic lobster tails.
Mm.
That's delicious though. Ribeye steak, 103. Porterhouse, a 34 ounce, 132. That's actually for like a very nice 34 ounce.
This
I
game's
mean, depending
wild.
on how much you eat, like that could be a meal for 3 people.
This is a special match right here, to say the least.
It's in Bellevue, 100% go. I mean,
This
I
game.
believe it's delicious. Like I do believe in
What
the
is
rating,
this?
but maybe more than I want to spend. Maybe I'll Beecher's sandwiches is good.
Beecher's is good. Yeah, Beecher's
Beecher's,
cheese. Yeah, they have really good mac and cheese as well.
they have good mac and
They're known
cheese,
for it being.
and you haven't taken me?
I think I told you about Beecher's before. You thought you
What?
had it in
You
like
told me
Utah,
about Zeke's. Oh, you didn't tell me about
but
Beecher's.
it would have been like on one of your streams when I told you about it, if I recall.
You think I remember everything you've said on the
You might
streams?
remember Beecher's.
Ah, fair, my bad. Yeah, I mean 480. And it's also like a lot of times because of the activities throughout the day. Like I go eat dinner. Like we went to eat dinner at what 10:30 last night.
Yeah, it was late when we went.
So even if we did want to cook up a super nice meal, it's be tricky to find a time. It's not the because normally if you go to a really nice place, maybe that's just me. I'm not the most like experienced with fancy dining, admittedly, because of my previous comments. But I when I do go, I feel like you go early. You go like 6, and then you go with some good company and you enjoy your time there. Like that's the best way to experience a nice restaurant. Means I'm I'm a suck at fancy dining and I feel out of place. Wait, what do you, I don't know if I should ask this, but what do you mean you're the suck? That's a sentence. Food is great. Yeah. Like I do it all wrong. uh,
We
oh,
got it.
dang, with the flag. You don't order wine or anything.
Oh, draw wins. Hold up. We can do
Uh,
the force Grob draw. I can reveal it now.
he wants you to have the full
The most forcing draw line of all time right here.
forcing draw. You're trying to play a force draw and a double grob.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, whoa, he's playing a
Even the
reverse
first
Coca-Cola. The reverse Coca-Cola.
Grob.
Steven. With the Coca-Cola. Let's go.
Okay, Steven, I see you. I see you. Maybe I should grab a pawn.
Beecher.
Not got a pawn.
Might have to try Beecher's though.
Yeah, we can go there one of these days. It's not in Seattle though. I mean, there probably is one in Seattle, but there's not one that's convenient for us in Seattle.
Alright, alright. Do you like Thai food? I do. I can't eat spicy food though. But I do like it. Yeah, whole dietary stupidity. But if they have like a good pineapple fried rice, because pineapple fried rice is usually
Oh, you gotta come.
that's awesome.
There's from walking distance from here. There's a place we can go to.
Thai?
We could go to. Yeah, yeah.
Dude,
What? It's
wait a
like I
second.
love pho or something. And they have a really good pineapple like coconut fried rice or something. It's just so good.
Wait, I love pho.
Yeah.
That's Thai?
Well, it might not. I don't remember if that's
Are
the
you sure it's
name.
not Vietnamese?
Yeah, it's probably a Viet, but we do have a Thai ginger as well.
Oh, Thai ginger. Okay.
But you were
Good
talking about the
mid-price sushi and Thai food pretty
pineapple
much
fried
everywhere in
rice.
Seattle. Oh, I could go for some good Thai and good sushi, honestly. There's one at Pike's Place for Beechers. Okay,
Yeah, we gotta get you to Pike at some point. We're gonna stay here. It's just not a lot of time.
it has to be Friday.
It's gonna have to be tomorrow when we also go to the Space Needle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's got to be tomorrow. Yeah, because Saturday and Sunday, the tournament this guy's running starts, and imagine they'll keep me fairly busy with game analysis.
Let me just go over here see what he's doing.
Whoa, he's getting forked. all that food talk. He's already grabbing his utensil. Don't think he understands though. Fork is for food, not his face. All right, all right. Can Steven clutch up? Or is Andrew gonna run away with it? Crash Dummy Rich, the silo was great. Yeah, overall, I think it went really well. The only unfortunate part is the place was running at like we had to be out of there by a certain time. So by the end, there were quite a few games that just had to be adjudicated. Um, so that was a little bit sad, but overall, I think the games in the event was a success. Thought it was a good time. Crash Dummy Rich says hello, by the way,
Okay.
to the Grob Master. Back to chess talk. I mean, hey, there's chess happening, and then there's talk happening. Oshi. Dang. Now it's making me hungry. Like, we're at the point. We're gonna have to end the stream to go eat food. I'm now super hungry. Yeah, both are good. Tyson Ramis, how's it going? Wait, I looked away for a second and bad things are happening to Andrew. What happened? He's grabbing all over your face.
It's fine.
Right. He says it's fine. He says it's fine. What do we got with that? Tyson, you're 1600 from 1200. Let's go. Very nice, very nice. Congrats on the huge jump. And if you don't mind me asking, what do you feel like was the secret to your incredible jump?
GG.
Okay, 4.5, 4.5. Draw. Oh, great Grob Master draw right there. He took a Grob Master draw. Grandmaster, step aside. Grob Masters are taking the turn now.
We just had to be at some point. We had to make sure we were 5-5. That's just
It
for the plot.
feels better. Save all pawns. No soldier left behind. Yeah, now it's a win by 2, by the way. Because it was supposed to be first to 5. I mean, you guys can play all you want, but
Is it 1-2? We didn't
you gotta win
establish.
by. No,
We didn't
that's just
establish 1-2.
that's basic match principles, man. You gotta win by 2.
Okay, that's fine. We will truly have one of the longest matches when we offer the draw in the next match. You know.
You guys can share the championship if you draw enough. Don't worry, Fide will have no issues with the sharing of the title. But since 14, I've lost all. Wait, what? I have lots of life left to be a title player. Okay, that was a sentence. That was a sentence with 2 little typos. But yeah, lost there makes a huge difference. Lots. All right, Tyson. So you have some ambitions and are you working lots on chess? Are you in that study grind? I seem to have accidentally. I know this song just cuts out. Thought I accidentally ended the music. You play 6 hours a day? That is a lot of chess time. Do you also study? Do you do your puzzles? Dyson Ramnus, next time you say you can't spell, just for humor purposes, you should misspell either can't or spell. It's always a good time. And the queen kind of awkward. Domo official. Thank you for the follow. Sounds very official. Even trying to cook up, but thus far just has another check. Position, I do agree, does look a little sketchy, but
Yeah, I'm just banking on
he is
some
up.
knight d4
He
shenanigans to
is
be able
up
to
with the material. Hoping for queen c6, knight d4 shenanigans. He plays the simple a5. Why a5? I don't really know, if I'm being honest.
just
Okay,
wants to cook that way.
bring the rook, but so slow. So very slow.
I don't know. I think he didn't. He might not have capitalized exactly as he should have on the opportunity there. I still think he has a great position, but
Mm, I don't know. I'm still slightly thinking about Thai food.
get out of there.
Interesting game. Monday is tactics openings. Tuesday tactics openings. Tuesday tactics end games. Wednesday tactics end games. Thursday is tactics positional study. Friday slow game opening review. Saturday tactics end game opening stuff. And Sunday is blitz.
We're cooking there.
Whoa, he's got a point. Now Steven's got to lock in. Match on the line. Win by 2. Ads. Oh, he's in ads. All right, we'll wait. That's a nice schedule, though. Lots of tactics in there, which is huge. Big positive. Ugh. Excuse me. This match will be relevant for Grob theory for all time. Is this the Thai Grob? It was Thai Grob. Now it's not Thai. Yeah, I'm freaking food. I was perfectly fine before this conversation.
One does not simply castle kingside into the grub.
Castles, kingside. Very interesting. No, sorry.
They're gonna go for this. I'm gonna go for it. Throw this in real quickly.
Steven liking his rook maneuvers. Now doing it for his second game. Opening up his Grob Bishop. Trying to Grob all over. Moment. It's the most tense moment. What's gonna happen? Nobody knows, but he's not making a move. He flees the potential fight and castle kingside. The very thing he said one simply does not do. Wow. Trying to open up some sort of counterattack. Why rook lift when you can just sack everything?
I really want to go queen takes a3, but not seeing the follow up there.
Give in to your inner demons. Play queen takes a3.
That would be pretty funny. Psychotic.
Be fantastic. You play queen takes a3 and he simply responds queen takes c3. GG's. He wins the psychological battle.
Where my piece is at?
The Grob Bishop! The Grob Bishop! With the final move! And we're back. Tied.
I think we might have to offer another draw, right?
Tie Grob. Be 6.5. What's significant about 6.5? Yeah, if the other rook was on d8, it was close. It was close. But, you know, close doesn't really count in chess. All that matters is who takes it in the end. Chess is no respecter of being close.
Don't mind me, I'm just reinforcing my Grob pawn with e takes f3.
A Grob pawn. GG's. Too good.
This couldn't have been like a closer match.
Close only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades. I remember as a kid saying and something. Horseshoes, hand grenades, and... It was like a joke.
Can we just throw this in real quick?
I don't remember. Almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades. How's the local stuff radio? I wouldn't know. I am mostly working this week, so you know. I mean, just in case a hand grenade didn't work, you know, can always bust out the third option. First you throw a horseshoe. That didn't work. Then you throw a hand grenade. You know what we reserved for number 3? The big red button. The big red button. Show you close. Yeah. That's one of those chess things for sure. Not the big red button, but at that, how many people will use stockfish as, or accuracy as, their medicine to a bad game. Ooh, that was really close. Oh, I had this one move that if I had played, I would have been winning. Okay, but doesn't that move require like 5 accurate follow-ups? Ah, that's not important. I was winning. Just needed to play that one move. Yeah, but that's not how it works. Yeah, it is. I just need to play that one move.
So far, this is a Grob Master piece right here.
conversation.
This is a real master class.
This is a Grob Masterclass. It's been some pretty solid. What? Interesting.
I guess that is one way to prevent mage from happening.
Radio, it has been a lot of fun. Sticky, I was trying so hard not to say anything. Uh, just gonna be here and think more about some Thai food. This turnaround's going crazy right now. Grapon still strong though. Grapon still strong. You're having pancakes. Ooh. Pancakes. Which makes me realize I'm just hungry.
No.
If everything sounds good, maybe. Just maybe.
Big cell, big cell.
Big
Rest in
cell.
peace, rest in peace.
Yeah, you had Maiden too. After Rook G8.
Well, I don't even see right now that I'm looking, so it wouldn't have mattered.
Does it bad? It's just the invisible checkmate. Oh, the
I
game
just
hadn't
don't even
finished.
see it.
The Queen F5.
But I just saw that my queen's hanging or something. I was just looking there. Oh no, queen f5, bishop f6. Yeah.
Yeah, Queen takes F6.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rook G8 just kind of changed. Instead of bringing the bishop, you want to bring the queen. Pad Thai is your favorite? Gosh, Dummy Rich, you order the pineapple fried rice. That's what sounds good to me. Crash Dummy Rich. You should come to Seattle. We'll go get some pineapple fried rice right now. Thai food sounded delicious. One problem for me though. The clock is after midnight. Everything closed. Wait, May 1st? Everything's closed in Norway. What's May 1st? Three hours. I need to make some food before that. For sure. Need something.
Little did we know we were gonna be having a Grob match that was gonna go on forever when we started the stream.
Yeah, it's good, man. This is the Grob Master stream. Wait, it's a holy day. Wait, everything's close today in Argentina too.
He was trying to cheese me with knight b5. Goofy off
Day
tactics.
of the labor worker. Okay, May 1st. Just the party. Apparently I need to keep up.
Oh, he like wants to go knight a4 or something.
Badger.
Yeah, I guess.
Wait, May 1st is a public holiday called International Worker
Cannot be a
Day.
good move. F3 cannot be a good move.
Okay. As May Day. Nice. May Day. May the 4th be with you. That's soon. Tomorrow the majority is going to be closed too, just because. as you go, Lenore. Why not? Screw working. Overrated, anyways. So Argentina is still the country with the most worked rest days, probably. I mean, I wouldn't be mad at it, you know? Gotta have those nice breaks, those nice breathers. So you can go in strong. I like the day that is in 5 days. That day is pretty cool.
Yeah, that's a cool day.
And in 10 days, also a cool day. Wait. El Grand Inquisitor, where do bad folks go when they die? They won't go to heaven where the angels fly. They go down to the lake of fire and fry. Won't see them again till the 4th of July. Much love. It's a wait, that's a song? Is it a Nirvana song? Lake of Fire. Huh. Apparently I need to know my Nirvana. Red on YouTube, how's it going? Uh-oh.
Yeah, GG.
Uh-oh.
GG's. I mean, for missing that mate in the last game, nobody deserves to win that.
Could have been. Could have been. But yeah.
Yeah, don't deserve for selling that big. GG's.
Sell small, don't sell big.
GG's.
Red, it's good. Glad to hear it. Radio got hungry. Yeah. This may be like a solid 30 more minute stream and then time to get food.
Well, it was a fun game. I lost like the thread because I knew I was just much better. Here, yeah, it's -1. Was getting the outplay.
Whoa, Steven, you can't say world champion. FIDE could see this. They hear you say you're the first Grob world champion. They, who knows? Red, this guy is playing, and Steven in Twitch chat.
And then I'm crushing. I just rushed with the b5. I ignored what was going on here. I thought taking was too wild, but just takes. GG's.
Can you play b4?
Yeah, then you play b4, and it's 99 for Steven.
Ding.
Passes curfew after we get e takes d4. Yeah, GG's.
Close. It was close.
Yeah.
Yeah. This guy
was cooking in the last 2 games.
So
I was happy with that.
spectate.
Yeah, happy with that. Got the good positions, but didn't convert. That's a Grob Master thing to get the good positions. If you don't know the Grob, how are you going to be getting those advantageous positions, right?
Yeah, how you gonna get it? Gotta bust out the Grob theory.
Yeah.
And that's a Grob theory. Wait, but that's just a Grob theory. Where the pink monster
Do you want to see a Grob against this dude? Board.
and board?
Okay. I got this.
I don't know if he has any monsters. Maybe in his closet. But good news, his tournament this weekend, he is getting some monsters and
Yes,
banks.
sir. Yes, sir.
So the caffeine will go hard. Steven is a Borg fan. Hey, hey. One of your last streams was playing a variation in the Borg. Wait, a variation in the Borg? Wait, what is the idea of Polish opening? Open the bishop, confuse the opponent by what the b4 pawn is doing. Statistically, he might not be the only. I see what you did there, Lenora. Yeah. Wait. Wait. Is that what the monsters are? Interesting. The more you know.
What do you think about this position, kid?
This looks like a Borg position
Scandinavian gone
of all
wrong.
time.
Scandinavian gone wrong.
This actually looks like I've gotten slightly similar to when like my opponents play h4 h5 against g6 and I just like say screw it and take h5. Steven, you might just try and show up at the tournament.
Might have to.
Dang. I mean, I wouldn't mind you coming and saying hi, but you should play too. Why not? If you're there, you're gonna be there. Tournament
Five,
is
crazy.
shaping up. Let's see. Someone messaged me saying I suck.
Okay. Wonderful guy.
I'm not even playing right now.
What do you think about knight c6 here? The only tricks I have with knight c6. It's
Dang,
the
you'd
only
have to
way I
take
see
2 round
you can
buys.
go wrong here.
Who's winning? The Grob match was won by Steven. But now Andrew he's playing more. He's playing more Borgs and
Warmed
Grobs
up.
and trying to cook. Steven, you have to take 2 buys? That's crazy. That's too bad. That yeah, I mean it's pretty solid. 2400s, 3 2300s, 3 2200s. Pretty solid.
Yeah. That was a good move by him. So you can see my garage.
6 round tournament you would consider. Yeah, 2 buys. That's tough. Unfortunately, university rules. Yeah. See ya, Mock. How's it going? Wait,
If this guy loses on time to this opening, I don't know. I don't know what to say.
that would be out of the box.
Sad.
That would be out of the box. How was the elementary championship? It actually turned out really well. Um, okay, I shouldn't add it actually, but I mean it is one of those when you have 1,500 players, like who knows? Like anything can happen.
For real.
Dang,
I missed Bishop A5.
Bishop A5 was sneaky.
Yeah, because I would have just won if I sacked. I wasn't one sacked.
Dang, it's close.
Oh no, I would have went King D8. That's what I mean. I would have went King D8 if I could see in Bishop A5.
Yeah.
What else we could get for playing these openings?
Now you gotta lock in. Come on, Grob Master. Um, no, it was a really good time. Kids seemed to enjoy the blitz and the games, and I did some timeouts with them as well. And we took some videos with them, and had some photos, posted that on social media, and yeah, all around it was good. I signed a lot of stuff. It was funny. Some of the kids that asked me to sign stuff definitely were just going with the crowd, but it was definitely an experience to sign something and then have someone turn around and ask me what my name is. Mm, how does he play so well on his phone? Crash Emerge. I don't know. I mean, like I used to play touchscreen before I was streaming. Like that's primarily what I did. But my laptop now isn't touchscreen, and on stream, I think it's nice to be able to see the mouse, as well as just more convenient overall. But yeah, on the phone's a whole different experience. Chess.com club Grob World Championship. Did you just create? He just created the club. Lenore, I'm your biggest fan. By the way, do you play chess? Yeah, that was kind of those vibes. I don't know which one I found more funny, the kid that asked me what my name was or the kid that asked me if I was a grandmaster. Because there was a small part to me that's like, why are you having me sign something if like you just think I'm some person? like, like you don't know. You don't know if I'm titled. You don't know if I've achieved anything. You're just like, you know what? My friend asked, so can you sign this? But they did get very hyped. They did get very hyped when they found out I had beaten Magnus in a Blitz game, and I had beaten Hikaru online, and the kids thought that was great. You got the dub. No, you got to do it the Grob though.
No. I guess.
Played in the elementary championship a few times. I played in the elementary championship, okay, in Utah, not Seattle, but 1 through 5th, I think. I think I did 1st grade through 5th grade, and then the junior high, and then I think I once played in the high school blitz. But I actually didn't have a, for the most part, I was the highest rated by like a decent margin. But I did have 1 year that I almost didn't win because I drew, probably should have lost 1 game. It was really annoying though because um, basically I was playing against this kid and he checks me, and I realized like I completely miscalculated to where if I play like the normal King H1, I forget what it was, but it was some like Knight F2 situation. But there was like an extra detail, like it wasn't like I don't remember. Maybe I missed the check, maybe I missed the follow-up, but it was just like really bad. Like I'm getting absolutely destroyed if I play the seemingly safe king move, and so I ran my king, ended up having to like sack a piece or something to not get checkmated, and then made it to an end game where I was still, potentially losing, but my opponent offered me a draw, and I accepted it. Um, okay, maybe holding, but I was definitely like just clearly worse in this end game. I don't know. But I talked to the kid after, and whatever the combination was, I asked him like, "Hey, yeah, man, I just totally missed," and explained it. And I was upset because he's like, "Oh yeah, I didn't see any of that." I'm like, "Ah, dumb." Nice, nice, got the dub.
Yeah.
So 2600.
Yeah, I mean, I was 2600 before the stream started, and then I played those first two, like, bad bullet matches.
2600. Oh, Glenn needs to play on an iPad. I think he's cruising.
What is that terrible move?
I didn't even know you. Lenore, I know, right? But yeah, I was still one of the more awkward moments I had in an elementary championship is I kind of forgot about this, but um I was asked about potentially pre-arranging a draw so that me and friend, it was a friend, could share the championship. And they were like, "Oh no, you're for sure you'll win on tie breaks." I'm like, you don't know that. And so I'm like, well, I'm gonna win. And I did. Tyson, welcome back. But I was really nervous. I'm not gonna lie, I was really nervous about that game because I'm like, if I say no and then I lose, like I'll be embarrassing. What's going on?
Oh, bad game, and weak opponents, and they're gonna get one win, 1 point, but I can't get paired versus stronger opponents.
You gotta cook them up. You gotta farm them.
I can't. I mean, I don't
That's
want,
not bad though. They're
but I don't
within,
want to be playing like
but
these
they're
weak,
within. No,
these
no, no.
weak
But they're
players.
within 200.
I like within like 100, but then I don't get a match.
I mean, within 200 is not bad though.
It's not ideal. So they just get their one good game out of like 10 or whatever. Oh yeah, like they're completely lost here apparently. Yeah, I just missed a tactic, knight g5. I mean, it's a bullet game, but this is the quality of play you get where they're putting themselves intentionally into positions where they're just going to be losing on the spot.
It's bullet. That happens.
But then they get away with it. But then when I play
It's
stronger
bullet.
opponents, I have an easier time because they don't do dumb stuff like that. Essentially, they just play into my prep, my theory, and then I'm happy.
I think you're too in your head about this.
Not really.
I think you just gotta beat them. If
Well,
you
if we're
can't,
not play them, I usually don't. I
no,
don't play
you
these
gotta beat
guys.
these people.
I usually have like minus 25 or minus 50.
Dang.
Yeah.
What do the ads only come when I ask questions? They just have a sense, man. Wait for Steven to get back. No, I'm actually strongly of the belief that if you can't farm the lower rated players, then
Well, I mean, from my
Just
experience, I have farmed the higher rated players more than the lower rated players.
gotta farm the lower.
Like, my PRs from playing players that are like my rating or higher.
Tyson, yes, do your tactics. Let's go. See, so you need to improve playing against lower rated players. Because it's not
Well,
a
there's
flaw,
only so much I can improve
but
in
it's
both
not
on my phone.
it's not a flaw in their play. Like if you can farm higher rated players, it's a flaw in your play.
Yeah, and that's why I don't play bullet. And they're for fun.
I mean, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, I don't.
Hey, Crash Dummy Rich. Not sure why the animation didn't play, but thank you so much for the gifted sub to Steven. Thank you. The man with many ads. So many ads, I just forgot what even asked. Ah, thank you so much, Crash Dummy Rich. Steven, I believe he is not playing Washington Open.
Not a shot.
I don't remember why,
You have
but
to
he did
pay
tell
me
me.
to play in an OTB tourney.
Wait, why are you not? Didn't you have like a specific reason?
Just the price. Terrible entry fee.
Hmm.
Yeah, $129 is crazy. They don't really have good prizes either.
There, you heard it. You heard it here first, Steven.
It's a waste of my time and money because I'm not winning the thing. I'm not getting my money back. I'd just be like getting a couple upsets and gaining a little bit of elo, but
Blazing hard. You had Twitch Turbo canceled it and get more ads. For years, they also never asked me to try off ad block and I keep giving me pop-ups. Huh. That's interesting. Because, yeah, I mean, Steven's definitely getting more ads than I think our stream's set to.
yeah, I couldn't even move there. That's one of the downsides of playing on the phone. I lose almost every time scramble unless I was completely winning. But I can't win
So why didn't you play on your computer?
because I'm not good on the mouse. I don't use it. I am definitely a rapid enthusiast, but after my other account got closed, it got closed for like verbal.
For verbal abuse.
Yeah, and then I just stopped rapid because I was like 25, 30 rapid on there. And then I don't have that account anymore, so I don't even want to push from like the starting rapid elo 2000 back up there. But I was having fun when I was doing the rapid matches because I get a lot of time, get to sit there for a second, think and not be on my feet.
Crush Ramirez need to order the OG 500 sweatshirt. Hey, it's pretty sweet. There's so much lore there. It's fantastic. 129 is welcome to 3-day tournaments. Yeah, now that he mentioned it, I remember we had this conversation, and I told you that's not that bad for a tournament.
It is bad for this tournament. Like, I'm not gonna be paying that much more for like a national open.
Why does your notification sound like hanging up a phone call?
There you go. Do not disturb.
No. But isn't that what it
I
sounds
mean,
like?
that's not what my hanging up a phone call sounds like, though. Um,
Yeah.
Getting me ready to run a rapid match.
You want a rapid match?
Yeah, let's go.
No, I don't want to play rapid.
Are you scared?
No. Just literally don't want to play rapid.
Yeah.
I played 3-hour chess yesterday and simul's, and I'll play more long games.
Oh yeah, we got some more coming up tonight.
Yeah, I don't want to play rapid.
That's fine.
I can just jump on.
If you wanna just jump on, because I don't want to
I
play
can just play.
Blitz and Bullet either. It's not fun. I did uninstall the chess.com app after all.
Dang.
Yeah.
Farewell to Kings. Saying Blitz isn't fun? That's crazy.
Well, do you want to see the screenshots of all the accounts I play that get closed? Let me pull some up for you.
Let's see. See if I can catch Farewell some of my funky stuff in my BS London. Your friend gave a simul at the same club you did and set his time to be really low, and he flagged a lot of games. I think I did hear about that. Yeah, because I mean, at the time simul I ended up having a lot of time, and so it was just like a little bit of that discussion of like, yeah, it's really, really difficult to balance the clock. And how much time should be. Yeah, tricky to just simuls can just be tricky all around. My friend,
Look at these
The
dudes.
opening did
All
not
these
go
dudes got their accounts closed and had to play each and every one of them.
well. The rematch was not long. They got him close.
Yeah, all those are closed now.
It's not too bad.
Oh well, this is from like a month ago,
Yeah, they're not too
and
bad.
that was from one day,
Yeah,
so not too bad.
just
I
bad.
do that almost every day.
No,
If
I
I play
mean,
enough games in the three minute pool, I will run into that.
I don't think you played a cheater today.
Oh no, I don't think I did.
Santo,
But I'm talking about when I'm actually like locked in, pushing for blitz. Then I run into these dudes
hmm.
today. Yeah, I mean, I was having a good performance today. I won the two blitz games that I was actually playing, and I lost the what do you call it, the Borg one or whatever where I was trolling.
See, it's not too bad.
Yeah, not too bad. Blitz is better than bowling, to say the least.
You guys ever had a problem with your chessboard not being on chess.com? Wait, what? Oh, like the boards disappeared? Streamer John Curtis is having a problem with this on his Apple PC. This first time I've heard of an issue like that, but well, actually, let me think, because we have had some weird issues here and there on chess.com. I don't think it was a board disappearing though. Had ads covered the board. The game mid-game once. Dang. Steven, just sounds like for some reason your life is being plagued with ads. Like everything you do.
I mean,
Like you
he
walk
got
down the
gifted a
street.
sub though.
Yeah, now he got gifted a sub,
Yeah.
which is huge.
Where's Mr. Tiss at?
It's a mystery.
I know what you just said.
We figure out how to get it back. Seeing on forums with cache issues and command R is not fixing the problem. Yeah, I mean, probably clear the cache is the best suggestion I can imagine. But that's, I mean, it's so frustrating because even if that fixes it, it's just like not a problem that should ever happen, right? Pretty simply.
What's that bishop doing on f5?
What's the bishop not doing on f5?
Uh,
Wait, why is he
what are you,
thinking?
what are you doing if knight f6? What's your thing?
Play
Are
chess?
you just going like bishop g4 or something? Oh, you just don't.
I just don't
You
care.
just don't need your bishop. Okay.
I don't care.
Okay.
Why would I need the bishop?
Okay. Okay. Just
What are we doing with the bishop?
just was wondering if you needed that piece or not.
No,
No. Okay.
just the bishops are just a suggestion.
Bishop gambit.
You think it's a gambit?
Yeah, I don't see your tactic yet. I mean, g6. I'm
Okay.
not gonna take. I'm just gonna leave the pawn on g6.
G6, bishop g4. Or g6, queen g3. Also might work.
Yeah, bishop g4 is fine.
Thank you for approving my move.
So what about bishop a6?
I don't care. I literally don't care. Okay?
No, you're
Literally
fine.
don't care.
You're fine.
Literally don't.
Bishop a6, I think you get rook f2.
Everything's fine. It just looks scary.
Just looks here. Okay.
I shouldn't try logging in.
W move right there.
Wait, so he did clear his cache?
Caden wins this game every day here. Easy dub for Caden. No.
See? That's what you do to lower rated players.
You play dubious and get away with it.
I played dubious. We're winning the whole time.
Okay, we'll pull up the eval. I want to see that. I mean, it could be right. It could be right.
The whole time.
I'd like to see.
Okay, well, second chances do exist.
This guy's a troll. This opponent.
What do you mean? He's 2,500.
Nah, he's giving you free pawns on c7 like
It's
that,
not a
and
troll. It's
he's
just
just
real.
letting your knight be better than his
This
bishop.
is how easy it is to farm these people. You just take their stuff. You literally attack the stuff and take the
Well,
things.
yeah, I'm aware of that.
You win every time.
But no,
Maybe it's not so
Caden,
simple. Hold on.
it's not that. It's actually not you taking their stuff. It's your time management is the biggest thing I would say. Is
Yeah,
that
because
they're just down a minute and you're forcing them to make a fast move, and then you take your stuff. But it's easier said than done to play at the accuracy or level that you play at
I thought I
as
played a
fast as you
dubious
do.
opening.
You do, but it was good enough for this guy apparently.
I mean, I guess he's just flagging, so he's trying.
Can go king f2.
Don't give me suggestions, bro.
A bomb cloud
I mean,
suggestion is a bad suggestion. It's not a
don't give any
I can't
suggestions.
even tell you to go king
That
f2.
is correct.
That's crazy. It's king
That's
f2.
how
You
it
just
works.
move your king for moving your king. Has no. It's a worse move. It's not a good move. It's a bad move.
Gambit 2 pawns. Dang. See game review. Look, 100% accuracy because I won the game.
No, I believe it's like no, I was about to say 90. Yeah.
See, look,
Okay.
slightly
Okay.
better position
Okay, keep going.
for black out of the opening, like I said.
Oh, for black. For black. You said you were better the
No,
whole
it's
time.
better. Look, better. What do you want? 0.6. Bishop on f5, brilliant.
Okay, yeah, but it was minus 0.3. I liked it.
No, it's equal.
No, go back 2 moves.
No,
Go back.
it's
Go
equal.
back
It's
2
equal.
moves
It's
real
equal.
quick.
C equal.
Go back. Oh yeah. This is very equal of you. Yes, okay.
Yeah, because he took my good bishop.
And then here I was like, yeah, you win this every time.
Yeah, easy. Yeah. I did miss queen takes c7. In fact, I have to gambit 2 pawns. Okay. He was streaming this morning with no issues. He think he pressed something on the site, but does not know what. That's actually crazy. I can't even think of what that might have been. Radio.
I don't
Ad block.
understand why the chat is bothered by ads.
I mean, you know.
I was trying to read the copy pasta there. If I was in the chat, I would have copied that by now and pasted it.
Yeah, because you are like that.
I guess, Steven, can you copy and paste that huge long essay that the radio wrote real quick and put that in the chat
Let's
for me?
try. Let's try gambiting 2 pawns in a blitz game.
Can you just like do a Smith Mora?
Freaking Steven.
Does that count?
You guys are trolls.
Are you still gonna gambit too if you get like paired up against Magnus?
Of course.
You would? Oh, that's
Easy.
very, very generous.
Magnus is so free.
D5, C6, or E6. Okay, cool. It's a cool little gambit.
What am I supposed to do? They never take my stuff.
Not taking against crazy though, in my opinion. Not. Okay, there we go.
Okay, we gambited a pawn. Under duress, he finally took it.
Or do you have to gambit another one or no?
I mean, I don't know if I can. He simply won't take it. I love that somehow this is kind of making sense. It's like not the dumbest gambit. So make a copy pasta on Caden being bothered by copy pastas. Have you remembered to do your puzzles today?
Which ones?
All of them.
How many?
All of them.
What Elo puzzles?
All of them.
Chess
What part
puzzles
of this?
or
I thought it was very
puzzles?
clear. Was that not very clear? I was very clear. All of them. Do all the puzzles. Become Grobulous. You try reinstalling. I mean, that almost sounds like you need he Kayesa is telling him to take a break from chess. He just needs a breather, you know.
I wonder what the eagle is here.
100% winning for black. I might mess it up though.
Interesting take.
Nothing got taken. He is addicted to the chess. I mean, that's fair. But yeah, I mean, probably in just reality, he just needs to wait for chess.com to get back to him. I guess I can't
It's
clean
kind of
anymore.
forced to do something like that, yeah. Get some little taquitos.
Hope. Hola. How's it going? He's checking with the other streamers on Discord, but doesn't have.
And that's
Discord.
another tricky move there, sir. Bard Artem.
Okay, okay.
Well, he's got a little bit of time there.
What?
Jaden, is he selling or no?
I mean, you know. It's a game.
Were those fast moves he was making there like good moves, or was he just kind of under pressure or something? He was kind of.
He just hung a rook! I blame you. You distracted me. Frick! He's playing terrible. That's what's happening. But I'm missing it.
Yeah, he is playing this very poorly. How did
Can't believe that.
how did we get into this end game right here? This should not have happened. Question, baby. Got the draw of the century. What's he thinking about? Is there a world where you can finesse him here and win?
No, he's sneaky.
Ugh, he's a dirty guy.
Dang.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's dirty. Hope. Thank you for the follow, by the way.
Wait, did he block you? What is it? What the? Oh yeah, he probably has because he's down 2-4. He's lost before. Probably got salty.
That's weird. No, I don't. It doesn't look like I'm blocked.
He just can't accept challenges.
Maybe he just
Chess.com
has like
revoked his restriction.
rematches turned off.
Is that even a thing? Because you can have like stop people from challenging you, but then it
Oh,
would
Santo
display like
knows.
this person is not accepting challenges or whatever.
You see, NYC was saying hello to you, by the way.
Oh, hello, NYC.
Yeah, that was weird. Hope, yeah, sorry. Oh, thank you, thank you. Sorry, I don't speak
Chicken
Espanol.
jockey. Did you see his profile picture?
Is that what that is?
No, it's just the Minecraft Steve, I think.
Chicken jockey.
Yeah, one of the cheaters I played, his username was Chicken Jockey, and his account got closed. And I knew, like, the fact that that was his username, I knew the account couldn't have been, like, more than a couple days old without even checking, because the Minecraft movie had just come out.
Our second gambit of a pawn. What's with people and not taking pawns?
I think
Why
you
is
gotta
it
gambit
so
again.
difficult? So hard to lose a freaking pawn. I'm gonna win a pawn trying to gambit it. Like, this is more likely that I win a pawn.
I think they're just scared of your prep. Like, if you're doing a gambit against them, they they feel like you got something up your sleeve that's gonna flip them up.
Little Rook, thank you for the follow. Yeah, apparently. Apparently they believe the prep goes
Super deep.
super deep. How do I just no, we're fine. Take here first.
Yeah, I
Take
think you might be ding
first.
chilling here.
Alright, peace out, Hope.
Does that work?
Does
I
not.
don't think so.
Hey, careful with your commentary, bro.
Oh, my bad.
You were walking a very fine
Oh,
line.
my bad, my bad. So that means you would have blundered it.
No,
No. Okay. Yeah, my bad.
I realized Queenie 7, but
I just wish I didn't understand what was going on because then I wouldn't be able to say anything.
yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
I think you gotta go King D2. It's not a suggestion. Just that's the only move. King D2. What even is this?
I don't know. I think I still. He's getting fancy to take the pawn back, but his structure's a bit all over the place now. This is how Santo.
What would you do here
Good
as black?
gracious.
How would you continue this? Oh, maybe that's how you
I would castle queenside. That's what I would do.
It does seem like the way forward. Very interesting. Crazy pawn structures. Devious pawn structure. Santo says to tell you all the moves.
Don't listen to Santo. I do not need to join the brilliant genius mind of Dr. Lupo. I'm okay.
You're giving him too much credit there.
A genius. Whoever could have come up with pushing a button and then lying about it. I mean, sorry. playing 25 #1 computer moves because he's smart.
Yeah, he's a legend. He's a future world champion. He's definitely a prodigy.
Famous.
Late start for his career, but he will be up at the top in no time.
Yeah, easy. Call him Dr. Magnus because he's just that good.
Dr. Drunkenstein.
Maybe he was that account. He was the OG of that account.
This is an end game.
This is an
Close
end
to an
game.
This is
Kind of lame. I feel like I'm just gonna flag this guy.
that's funny. That's some funny commentary right there. It's just like you're just in a position to do so. But it's funny that you can just say, "I'm just gonna flag this dude, this 2700 Blitz Cannon Master. I'm just gonna flag him."
Well,
Easy dub. No.
Yeah, I
Then
mean,
you
no,
get
no,
then you get
like
other people fighting for their life to beat these guys, and
it's a bit of
it's just a
lamenting.
normal occurrence,
Like
you know. Yeah,
I'd love to like play this game, but I
you're
gotta make
just not
McDonald's.
fast enough. So
Yeah, at the end of the day, like
at the end
this
of
is
the day,
just gonna be
yeah,
decided by the clock.
he should just be faster, be stronger.
Dun 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 dun. Harder, faster, stronger. Mm-hmm. Dun dun dun
There was a funny tactic there, but I'm glad you saw it. Coffee. He's gonna buy you a coffee for beating him?
Buy me a coffee. I think he's trying to say he's chilling. Just taking his time.
Saying this is like an easy hold or okay. I think he's inviting you out to coffee in Seattle at
Little
Starbucks.
coffee in Seattle.
Starbucks
Nice guy.
meetup.
Yeah. That was a good. It was a decent game.
Can I see what the evo was when he just had that terrible pawn structure before he long castled? It's gotta be funny. No way,
Castling
no
for me instead
way.
was better. It's actually a crazy move.
Wow.
Castle queenside here was crazy.
No, but that's insane that it's not even saying that like you're saying that he has chances to be better because of his play with the open file. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I was a little discoordinated.
Would you ever take black there? Even if it was a classical and you had this exact position, would you take black just because the engine is saying it's better? I mean, is it to you? Does it feel practical to play as black or no? When I look at that black position,
Not
I feel like I
really.
would screw it up. So
Yeah,
with
I mean, you
all
just
those
gotta be aggressive.
weaknesses,
Bishop G4 was just optimistic. Santo, we are in Seattle.
I guess there is play. It's just there's play, but it's not obvious. I mean, you're gonna go G3 and stop most of it.
Barrel to king. Oh wait, we can actually go for Banco. We can actually go for one of the more legitimate. He's not gonna accept it, is he? Because heaven forbid people actually accept gambits. Hey, wait, he
A4 is
protected the pawn. He
hilarious.
protected the pawn. Okay,
So there's a chance he's gonna
we're
take at
gambiting
some
a
point.
pawn. We're gambiting a pawn. Well, since when? I've been here since last Friday. We'll go back to Charlotte on Monday. Your family is here. Wait, you have some base?
Would you go see Santa's family?
Base in Seattle. Nice.
Play them in chess.
I mean, it's a great place. The one thing I will say though is the gas prices here are insane.
Yeah, that was funny.
I can't believe it.
Caden, we definitely gotta take you to Space Needle and Pike Place.
You're on vacation. Not really. I mean, it's mostly work, but you know, some fun stuff.
Yeah. nice comp, nice comp.
Yeah, I'm surprised he went for these trades. I think this is it's like very good for me. But
I
could
like
be
how
wrong.
easy you make the play look for black. This is nice. Just like swinging that rook up there. Would you play a Benko in a longer game and just be down a pawn? Do you
Um,
not like what? How do you value your material if?
no, I'd love to play Banco in a longer game sometime,
Well,
but I would actually need to study it
okay, okay, yeah.
because yeah,
So you feel like you'd have to be more
I,
confident in it. Okay, makes sense.
I mean, yes, but I also just like I've never really studied the Banco.
So you just play whatever in these games and you get good positions. Is what you say.
Just
You
have
don't
fun
even
with
need
it.
to. You don't even need to know it like that. Wow. Okay.
Just have fun with it.
Okay.
Used to play at the Seattle Chess Club. Oh,
Seattle Chess Club was peak
I was
when it
just
was
there. Wait, is it the same
you
one?
were not at the OG
Is it
Seattle
different?
Chess Club.
Oh,
Yeah,
OG
that's
Seattle Chess
OG
Club.
Seattle
Dang.
Chess Club was no, that was great. This new location, I mean, it doesn't have the same memory. Uh so the original Seattle Chess Club was in Northgate and they had like a basement of some office building. You'd, like take an elevator down and there would be like when I in tournaments there would be like some church group in there like doing some like instruments and stuff on Sundays or whatever. There's
Nice.
some that's
Get
kind of
some
funny,
good
kind of fun.
inspiration for the
So they would
games.
be there, so I remember that happening, how there would be like other places using that floor, right? So, and then there was a good Skittles room. Got some good games in there, got some good bug house.
Nice, nice.
And just like all the strong players just played there. And then no, I was there. I'd be playing when I was in high school at that club. And a lot of my high school friends played there too, so we would go to the mall, Northgate Mall after. We'd
Nice.
go sit in the Macy's like furniture department and just we would be eating McDonald's on the furniture. And yeah, until we got kicked out, and then we'd be eating at McDonald's, just ding chilling.
Ding, chillin'.
Could you please lose, Caden? I bet my college fund on white.
That was a terrible decision on your part.
Just get easy flag, easy flag. Say farewell to his king.
Dancing around a little bit.
Yeah, I was wondering when you were gonna just move the pawn. Yeah, you're kind of tricky here. You're a little tricky here. Just yeah, a little tricky there. That was a good technique. The queen doing that like that maneuver there was cool too. Easy kitten dub, easy kitten dub. No steals, no steals.
Oh, got him! We gambited pawns semi-successfully.
That was kind of cool what you're doing with the queen and the rook. And you were basically, yeah, and then you got to G3, and then you had a lot of like threats all of a sudden. That was a cool maneuver. I was wondering why you were moving the queen so many times and like not even touching those other pawns. So you wanted to. What was your plan to get the queen to G3?
Oh, sticky fingers. Thank you for the bits.
Kaden, what was
No, I mean
was it?
it's
Was
just to kind of confuse the situation, right? Because like I understand his queen's kind of stuck. He doesn't have counterplay. So really it's just kind of moving around, creating a different situation. Apparently I did have rook f2, which is that's actually wild. Rook f2, take,
takes
take, and then fork.
and takes get the rook? Yeah.
Um, but yeah, you just kind of create a different situation, and basically at some point you just keep an eye out for open for stuff like this.
Yeah, that's
I
pretty
was
crazy.
playing Blitz, but honestly might call it there. Gonna have to get ready to leave soon.
Oh yeah, it's
Anyways,
412.
yeah, but it's been a good
You
stream.
should definitely play that random
Joke,
dude.
I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry about your college
Yeah,
friend.
sorry, joke. Sorry to hear that. It's unfortunate.
Scorby, that's you. I think I'm gonna finish there. I do. Well, we both kind of have to head out, and Thai food is calling my name still. So let me take a look real fast.
W delay? W delay, okay.
Yeah, of
What is
course.
it, like a 15-second delay?
I mean it adds up. That's why actually, Scorby, thank you for the follow. That's why the title Tuesday delay feels so bad because you have normal stream delay, and then you know.
I like how when you stream actual like OTB tourneys, then it's like a 15-minute delay. What's the
San
reason for that set time? Like, why wasn't it 10? Why is it 15?
the 15 minutes.
Yeah, you know
I think it's just more consequential. That would be good. I am a little bit limited in the time that I have because I had a couple of simuls the last couple of nights, one more tonight,
how, yeah.
and then lots going on Saturday
Oh
and
yeah, there's
Sunday.
gonna be a lot to do for that. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's gonna be
that's
fun.
hopefully hoping to at least check out the Space Needle
Yeah, hoping Steven
and
comes to the
the
tourney this
market
weekend and
and
hooks you up with a grub.
wild Steven appearance.
Crossroads Mall. I mean, yeah, if we have time for it, we were talking about Crossroads Mall because they have a huge chess set. Yeah, Steven knows what's up.
Yeah, play on the legendary big chessboards. That would be sweet. All right, just taking a look. Let's go. Let's go. Raid. I think I spelled that right. So I want to say, Taira raided us pretty recently.
Yeah,
So
Santos.
send some of the love back.
Santos, we did bring Caden to Dick's Burgers.
So
He enjoyed it.
it was pretty solid.
Yeah, pretty solid. Burger Master's really good. That's true.
Dang. Santo,
Kid Valley's also pretty peak.
gotta get some of these
Yeah,
suggestions. Hopefully, a couple of them at least.
yeah,
But everyone, thanks so much for being here, and
yeah.
big
Thank you.
welcome
Thank you for
to
having me,
have
Caden.
Andrew on the Chess Sharks before GTA 6 is crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Um, but it was a great Grob match between you and
Yeah,
Steven,
that was
so
fun. That was fun.
glad we were able to have you on. And everyone go show Tactician Taira some absolute appreciation,
Awesome.
and we'll catch you another time. Bye.
Bye.
Shan.
W.